Hey there, in this little quick video I'm going to just show you some of my Harbor Freight purchases. You know, if you do a lot of YouTube searching, you'll find many videos on the pros and cons of Harbor Freight things. Some of them are junk, some of them are good. But what I have found, they've always focused on the big priced items. And you know, that's great too. But there's some small things that are just little gems, and I wanted to share with you those. Okay, if you've been to Harbor Freight, you know they have these coupons all the time. And one of the coupons they always have are for tape measures. Well, there's a little loophole, and it's not much of a loophole, but the thing is, if you get this free, great. But the problem is, yeah, it might be cheap, might break. In fact, I have one right now that broke. But the thing, if you look at the top, it says lifetime warranty. So all you've got to do is take that back in and get another one, and essentially you didn't pay for it. I guess technically you did, because you did buy other stuff to get the free item. Either way, you still got a tape measure that you won't ever have to pay for if you just stick with Harbor Freight. Another item that I use every time, and you've probably seen in my videos, are these. These are only like $3, and they are awesome. I've got one for my chainsaw as well. They really block out a good bit, and they just work really well. Okay, a couple more items. You've already seen me use this. This is the very inexpensive Harbor Freight one, like $14. I wouldn't use it like all the time, especially for metal work, but for what I'm doing, antiquing things, giving a rough edge to looks of wood, I mean, this thing has just been a workhorse. Works really good. I have cut 1/4 inch metal with it, and it still works great. And another thing that I find is a gem for woodworkers is this tiny little pin nailer. This pin nailer is great, especially when you just want to tack something in. And as you've probably seen me use this already in another video, there's just one downside to it. There's really no good safety on there. They've got this little piece of metal that you just flip around to stop, but that thing moves so easily that you can hit yourself. But you know, honestly, when I'm not using it, I pull it out of the hose and I don't have that problem. Okay, so one more tool that my wife bought me is actually the impact driver. It's a Chicago Electric 18 volt. This one's about $50 to $60. Now, this isn't your high-end type. Honestly, you can drive in a 3-inch screw. It does take a little while. The Walt still definitely does outdo this, but for what I'm doing, you know, I got to quickly reach to grab some screws or something. This is perfect. It's just a perfect size and pretty inexpensive. If something was to break on it, I don't feel like I'm out a lot of money. So it's another really good purchase. Well, there you have it. Those are my little tips for Harbor Freight. One thing that's been very important to me is always to be a giver. And so what I have done is every time I get these free coupons, when I go there and shop, always get the freebie, even if you already have it. And then just create a stockpile. And then when you find someone in need that needs a tape measure or needs a meter or needs a screwdriver, it'll click off in your mind saying, hey, I've got that. I'll go ahead and give it to them, and you'll get blessed in return for blessing someone else. That's my little tip, to always be a giver. But thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe down below. Also, find me on Facebook, like me, follow me there, and keep up to date with all my other videos. Thanks for watching.